Hi ladies, this is Laura from the Vintage Key. So today what I want to show you is I'm going to show you how to make a flower out of grunge paper. This is a layout I did probably about a year or so ago, and it says me and my husband at my wedding. And I did a lot of techniques on this layout, but one of the things that everyone liked was this flower, and this is a flower I made out of grunge paper about a year ago, so it's really pretty, and so it's really cool. It's a flower that's been dry embossed with a cut-above dye, and also with foil missing it. So I'm going to show you how to do this flower today. Okay? So I'm going to just put this off to the side. So what you'll be needing today is you'll actually be needing some grunge paper by Tim Holtz. You will be needing this Spellbinders dye. Now this is the dye I used to make this specific flower, and this is called the Dahlia dye. So it's very neat, and this is what they look like. They call these like cookie cutter dyes, so they're really neat. There are, I believe, 6 or 7, no, there's 6 dyes in here, 6. But we're only going to use 5. We're not going to use the smallest one in the center, we're not going to use. We're just going to use the 5 outer ones. So this is the dye that we're going to use, the Dahlia by Spellbinders. You're also going to need a pair of scissors just in case you need to do any cutting. Some glossy accents for glue. You're also going to be needing, this is the cut-above with the vintage script behind it, so I'm using that one. And you're going to be using glimmer mist in your coordinating colors that you like, and also some sort of little charm or something to put in the center of your flower. Like I did here, I added a D in the center. The colors I'm using today is I'm using purples today. I am using the purple pansy. I am also using the hydrangea. And I'm always going to use the pearl, and that's going to be at the end so we can kind of get that 3 colors as well. Okay? So that's everything that we're going to be using. And I'm also going to be using mauve lavender. Since I'm going to be using purple, I'm going to use this to distress around the edges. This might be a 2-part video, just so because I'm showing you everything. So we take these dyes and we run them with our Sizzix machine. So of course you will be needing a Sizzix machine as well. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and cut all mine. And what I did is I just cut a piece of grunge paper, and this is 4 by 12, and went ahead and fit all of these on here and just cut them all out. So as you can see, they kind of all fit on here, all 6 of them, in all the different sizes. So I went ahead and cut those out. Some of you may not have these long Sizzix plates, but there are Sizzix plates that are just like this, acrylic ones, long Sizzix ones that you can fit in your die to cut out long dies. So what I did, just cut it all out at once, or you can cut them out each one by one, or however many fit on your plate. So I've already cut mine out, and also, let me just put this over here to the side. I've already cut all of mine out, as I said, and I've already spritzed mine with the purple pansy. So I've already glimmer misted on mine, so I don't know if you can see, but they're all glimmer misted. And I do both sides. The reason I do both sides is because sometimes when you're doing your flower and you want to adhere, maybe you want it to come out a little bit outside on the page, the other side shows. So we want the other side to kind of look pretty as well. So the next step we're going to do is you have all your beautiful 6 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I'm sorry, they're 5 petals. You have all 5 petals here. Next thing we're going to do is run them through your cut-above dye. Now you can choose any dye you want to. I just really love the vintage script. That is like my total favorite. So what we're going to do next is we're going to emboss those. So let me go ahead and take out my Sizzix die cutting machine here. And we're going to be doing some embossing. So if you have these, your tabs kind of tell you where you need to be. So we want to flip this, and we want to be on tab 1 in order to emboss. So this is going to go right in here. You're going to add one of your Sizzix clear plates. As you can see, I use mine a lot. They're really rough. So you're just going to place that in there, and you're going to place your flower. And you can place your flower wherever you want to. You can kind of see where the script is going to go by placing it in there. So I go ahead and just place that in there, and just run it through here, and just go ahead and emboss that. Now I like to run mine twice, 2 times, one through and one way back, just so that I can make sure that it's totally embossed, and you have a really nice texture on there. So here you have one. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really nice and embossed. So now what we need to do is just emboss the rest of them. Some of them, because they're smaller, you can kind of fit more than one on there. So just kind of go and see which ones you can fit. So in this case, I can kind of fit the 3 smaller ones on here. So, so I'm going to go ahead and emboss those now. Make sure they don't fall, as mine did. So we go ahead and run those through. Now, as I said, if you want to, you can run them in once if you want to. You just don't get a deeper impression, such a deep impression. But if you run it twice, then you get a little bit of a deeper impression. So I kind of like that deep impression on there. So I've got these all embossed now. And this would be really pretty if you wanted to make one, say, like for Valentine's Day, and I have the one that makes the hearts. It's a larger heart there. I would like one that probably would have smaller hearts. I think that one would be better. So then you get more of a variety out there across. So, now that we've got that embossed, we can just kind of put this guy off to the side. So put that off to the side, and put your scissors template off to the side, because we won't be needing that anymore. So now I've got these all embossed, and they look so pretty in person. They really are quite gorgeous. So they look really nice. They're all nice and embossed. Okay? So they're really pretty. So now the next step, what we're going to do is I'm going to take a sander and actually sand the top of them. So that is one thing I forgot to mention. You do also need a sander. I actually have one by Tim Holtz. This is just a sanding block one. So you can use that one. What you're going to do, go ahead, I forgot, you also need one of these little sill mats, I don't know what they're called, or heat mats. Kind of use them when you're using heat or inking and whatnot. So go ahead and take this and go ahead and start distressing yours, okay? I'm going to go ahead and start distressing these, and then I'll be back with part 2.